Give me an awkward countdown from 5, apparently.
5.
No, we gotta start from 6 this time.
3, 2.
That's a great idea.
1. Go!
We increase the number for every episode.
Hi guys, welcome to podcast episode 486. Took a full 10 minutes to do the countdown.
Yes, I want to see it.
Hey guys, it's somebody. Welcome to the Intrinsic Podcast. I'm joined by Horse.
Hello.
Artic. Swan.
Hello.
And the Tylestyle.
Yo, what's up?
Don't act like you're cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Just to be able to get this out of the way at the very top. If you guys are enjoying this, if you want us to talk about anything in particular, drop a comment, let us know. Would really appreciate it. But guys,
Subscribe.
wow, way to be a sellout. Really, just gonna say those words in that order that way. Wow,
Yeah.
way to be distinctive from the rest of YouTube.
I just realized, as you said that, I keep forgetting to put everyone's channels in the description on the description.
You son of a gun!
Yeah.
I got it this next one for sure.
Welcome to the Intrinsic Podcast. You guys like what we're doing here? Go check out our channels and our regular content. You can't because Swan forgot, but...
Doesn't even mention the content creators. Wow.
Come on.
Dagnet. I'm so
I
excited because Swan is all
apologize.
like, oh, I can edit. I'm so excited. I can do it. I'm good at it.
I need to make a list. Actually, I will do that as we're doing this podcast.
Okay, thanks. That's the right time to do it.
If I don't do it now, I'll forget.
I know. Holy crap. But no, so I thought we'd start off. First of all, has anyone been on the server that much the past week? I know this past week for a lot of people has been kind of hectic. What you been up to, Tyler? Any news? Any updates?
Well, the episode I released yesterday, I started collecting animals for the Ark for the flood.
You scare me.
The flood will come and you will all be doomed.
I'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay, Noah is here, and the horse thinks she can swim. Interesting.
I mean, if I finish my dome in time,
You'll be fine if the flood happens because you'll just be in your dome.
yeah,
Get to work.
I should.
Great. Now I'm gonna have to make, like, by the end of the season, like a massive flying machine to flood the server.
Yeah, you gotta make a thing that will help you survive the flood. Prepare.
Favorite part is though, as I saw where you built that ark, you apparently think the flood's gonna be like 4 blocks up.
No, well, the thing is, when the water comes, it's gonna make the boat go up with the water.
I got bad news for you, Tile. This is Minecraft. Screw you and your logic. What about anyone else? Anyone else been doing anything on the server all that much?
I don't think
Well-
I got on the server this entire week.
Yeah, that's about right, because you like haven't been on the server this season.
Hey, how's your new project going, Swan, on the server?
We're
I
leaving
don't
in
even remember
this
what I was
awkward
working on,
silence.
honestly. I need to figure it out.
You were gonna
Wow.
build the Republic gunships.
Well, no,
If
aside from
this
that,
is
I
all
had an actual
admin.
project idea, but I can't remember what it was.
Oy.
It's called writing down.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm writing down stuff that I need to remember.
Well, good luck with that. I got to go on for a little bit, and I was all excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to run to the end. I'm going to do some more End City Rain. I want more shulker boxes. Like, let's go do this. I'm going through portal after portal, those little end portals where it's like no one's built a path up to them. Like, very, like, and it's, oh, there's an end. It's been raided. There's an end. It's been raided. Oh, look, it's been raided.
I thought you did that a while ago.
It was on, like, Monday or Tuesday.
Did we want to
I
reset
went again.
those extra chunks around the center piece?
In all honesty, that
we
might
did
not
that-
be a bad idea.
I think we did that last season too, because a lot of them were rated too close in, or fairly close in, and it was like about a 20-minute travel just to get to the nearest one without it being rated.
That might be a good idea to do that.
All right, I will write that down as well.
Thank you, Swan. I know that sounded condescending, but it was supposed to.
Getting things done during the podcast. That's how we do it.
Welcome to the Intrinsic Podcast. I'm in the wood shop right now.
Sounds going on in the background.
Oh, you think I'm that rich? It's all hand tools, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're making the sound effects.
You just me with like a chisel, but you just hear. And just me with a little chisel, just like. But
I'd like to see it.
it would be interesting.
Live stream.
Oh my goodness. I kind of wonder if the basement doesn't even get Wi-Fi, but
Oh.
yeah, because
You don't need
Wi-Fi is on the second story. And then there's the first story, then the basement, so it's a little ways away and a lot of stone. So, but well, if there's not too much going on when it comes to the server, one got any like things, events or projects to plan on the server, or any Minecraft news they wanted to share or anything like that? Horse, anything?
For the server, I'm planning on building a bigger boat. I like the boat I built, but it's not big enough.
So I built a boat, but I'm thinking, what about 2 boats?
Or a whole fleet.
I do like the idea of like, you know what, we're not even gonna like everyone listening forget she said that. Just like, you know what, guys, I think I want to build 1 more boat next week. Maybe 1 more boat. You know what's better than 3 boats? 4 boats.
5.
Dagnabbit time. I'm just gonna share this quote right now.
Mm.
Last night we were playing D&D. Miss just goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna do something." It starts with the letter S, and Tile yells out, "Kill!"
That was
We
so...
got a bit of a special group here. But Artic, you got anything going on the server? Have you been on the server? Do you know that we have a server?
You know, I keep hearing about it, but no, I haven't been fully told that we had a server.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
No.
sense.
I know we're
Well-
gonna do that Nether stream. Well,
when is
is
that
that still gonna happen?
well,
I was kind of gonna wait for that, but
when I asked about like, hey, who wants to be part of a stream day, a lot of people responded that are unable to actually stream. So
oh,
I'm still trying to figure out if it's even possible, because it's like, yeah, let's do a stream day. Okay, so are you able to stream? No.
You can record though. I'm gonna record it.
Yeah, that's fine too. But
That's
I
fine. I
wanted to
could
have,
definitely try my darndest.
Darndest.
It'll just be very laggy for me.
Just record it. Don't stream it.
well,
I like streaming though. I miss it. I really do miss it.
Swan, Tile, you guys got anything going on, server or news wise?
Arena.
Let's see,
We
I got
haven't
nothing
mentioned
for
that yet.
now.
Still need to.
Well, what about personal YouTube projects and plans and things of that nature? Horse, you got anything going on with that other than other boat?
I actually am going to be starting up another series soon. I've got it all planned out. I don't want to say too much because I feel like if I start talking about it, I'd spoil everything. But all it needs now is a working title.
YouTube series. There's part of me right. Okay, hold up. We're doing some science right now.
Science?
I am just looking up YouTube series. Is there someone who has a series called YouTube series? I don't see it.
It'd be cool if there was. There's probably there's got to be someone that has a series named YouTube series.
I'm
Might have been
about
at one
6.
point, but they might have taken videos down like that. It sounds like something you would do in, like, you know, the beginning of your YouTubing career.
Yeah, so I was gonna like they were probably made back when YouTube was new.
That would mean that they'd be at the very top of the search results and not be taken down, because YouTube doesn't understand that newer producers need to get like pushed as well, not just people that made a crappy video 11 years ago in portrait mode.
you don't want to see a video in portrait mode?
No.
Yeah, neither do I.
Exactly. Well, That's awesome, though, Horse. I'm really excited for when you're able to get that series launched. Artic, you got any plans, ideas, or anything like that related to YouTube?
I will say though, off topic. When you brought up the do something that starts with S and kill, I forgot to say I too have a -1 intelligence.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to put that out there now.
Understood. In all honesty, that is possibly the sentence that brings me the most joy in life. So,
+1.
no. I'm just gonna talk about D&D a little bit, just because I always find it funny. The fact that I struggle with words sometimes. I got a hard time getting ideas out, and just for me to be sitting there stuttering over myself, and Artic just very quietly and solemnly says, "I too have a -1 intelligence." It's the best thing ever.
Gotta love it. -1 intelligence.
Swan, you got anything else related to YouTube projects and plans going on?
Just trying really hard to actually get some sort of content to put out there with Chroma King, and it's very difficult.
I get that. It's difficult to learn new things when it comes to editing and stuff like that.
It's not difficult to do the editing, it's difficult to get the content, because to Chroma Key, it's usually something that's supposed to be funny or exaggerated, but I don't get that much in games.
You're not
for some
funny.
reason.
Yep.
Well, no, it's not even just me. It's like, I'll be playing a game, and I swear, the funniest thing will happen when I'm not recording.
Have you tried not stopping recording?
I've
Yeah,
tried that, and
that
I filled up my hard drive actually recently because I did that. I had over 46 videos that were over an hour long in my video library, and it
Have you
it filled
tried
up my...
deleting them?
I have deleted them, and I don't want to go through record and then delete, record, delete, record, delete. Oh, hey, I got something, and then record, delete. It's just so much.
Swan for a really long time used to just oh, I'm gonna record a 20-minute YouTube video, and it's gonna take this 5 hours, and just hit the record button and had it record for the full 5 hours.
Yeah, I had a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, I did that for season 1 of Intrinsic, episode 1.
Me too.
2 hours of footage.
I think I got about 6.
Oh my gosh.
Never again. But Tyle, what about you? You got any YouTube projects, plans, anything along those lines?
I said I was gonna do a single player LP episode this week, and I'm gonna be doing that today.
There you go. There you go. Happy. By the way, since you guys know we record this the day before they go out, happy 4th of July. I hope all of you were safe, and hope everyone here won't blow off their fingers, because that's a real thing that people do. But it is. The more you know. But I find it funny that it's Happy Independence Day. Gaming. I'm really happy. I have, for my current RimWorld series, I have it kind of opened up that if anyone wants to make fan art of something that happens in the show or an event or anything like that, I'll feature it at the beginning of episodes. And to do that, that meant I was kind of thinking, how am I going to stay on top of editing everything if this is going to be a multiple times a week series? Because if someone posts something 10 minutes before it releases, no, that goes into the next one. But if it's can't edit it too far in advance, but I finally got a smooth transition way to be able to do that if any fan art comes in. This is also a shameless plug for my Twitter at Gaming2Remember. Gaming, number 2, remember. But no, it's I'm really excited about that. It's going to be able to have some more consistent content on the channel, because I am trying to do larger things when it comes to Intrinsic, which just naturally leans toward less videos, but more happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, somebody, I made you some fan art. I'll put it in podcast only.
There's going to be a picture of ramen.
Ramen.
Small stick figure.
It's you.
10 out of 10.
I have not done a face reveal, and he got it perfectly.
Wait, did you really just do that?
Huh?
Yeah, Artic just did that, I bet.
Just did that now. Wow.
That's true art right there.
You know, post edit, note to self, I'm putting that image up on screen for this part, just so people can see what we see.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be
If you remember, you gotta
Give me
write
the
it down.
recognition.
That is grade A. Grade A work.
here's the thumbnail.
Here's the thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
I'll be excited to see that in the next video.
I'm genuinely now thinking about like, what if we did have that as the thumbnail? Just 5 of those, and each of the faces are replaced with our
I
icons.
kind of want that to be. I
Yes.
want that to be a thing now.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do that for this podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, I can go and paint and make 5 more just for you guys.
You gotta make like
No, you don't. Copy and paste the one you made.
4 others. You gotta
You
make
don't
it
want any
all-
style?
They gotta be different.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
You gotta have some style in there.
Yeah, how am I
The
gonna
style is the fact that they are copy and pasted.
represent the ramen noodles with the same picture? I don't know.
I love that you're saying that because I'm still giving it a little bit more time before I update the actual channel art for my channel so no one understands what the ramen noodles is.
Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I also like ramen noodles.
Yeah, you had some last night.
I did, yeah, it was quite good.
He looked at my logo and went, "I'm hungry," and walked away.
Pretty much.
Food.
What about personal projects? Anything that's going on outside of YouTube? Anyone got anything interesting or new going on? What about you, Horse?
Little known fact about me, I like to sew and I like doing embroidery. And I'm
Get set. You were gonna say I like riding horses. Like as a gag. I was so sure. But okay, I didn't know you sew and all that jazz.
Yeah, I have patterned out on some fabric. I'm gonna make a stuffed animal.
Hmm.
It's gonna go horribly, but we're gonna do it anyway.
It's gonna be a
Oh,
horse.
good. What about you, Artic? You got anything?
Kind of. I'm thinking about picking up a project again. The Minecraft texture pack I was working on to
Oh,
make
I forgot
the
about that.
penguin chicken.
You asked me so
Yeah.
many
Did I
times
name
about
it?
texture packs.
I want that when you make that. I want that.
Yeah, but I think I may have figured out how to do it. I just gotta actually sit down and do it and experiment with it. So I may work on that more.
did you say a pig-lin chicken?
No, a penguin.
Penguin.
Oh,
Textured.
Yeah.
Or
I
a
heard-
chicken textured
I heard
penguin.
pigwin, and I'm like,
Oh no.
what is this?
Fun fact, I just accidentally deleted my my texture for my penguin. Wow. Well,
Rip that
that's a
project.
setback.
Well, here's some live updating. Crud.
Crap.
Ugh, that's something.
Feels bad, bro.
Does.
What about you, Swan? What do you got?
I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I got two
I got my penguin back.
sidetracked.
You can't
With the penguins, yeah.
multitask.
Well, no, I got
Swan is still
sidetracked
trying to
with the
write
penguin.
down stick figure.
No.
Does some have a B?
Speaking of-
nail.
I just remembered what did we call that object in D&D?
That
Dice.
object.
Boom
Boom
twig. Boom twig. Oh god. Oh man. So what were we talking about again?
Personal projects.
projects,
What's going
okay.
on in your own life?
I bought some EVA foam. I bought some 6 mil and some 2 mil, and I'm going to build a clone helmet. Yes, again, Star Wars. Every podcast, I swear to God, I'm going to bring up Star Wars. I'm going to build myself a clone helmet. I'm going to build a Spartan helmet. And I'm also going to build my sister something if I can figure out one of the things she wants from My Hero Academia. She likes one of the characters, and I think I can build the helmet that he wears, or not helmet, but like the face mask piece. It's like a headband kind of thing, but it's got.
You know what? I'm
some
just
stuff to
hoping
it.
it's Seto, the tape man, whose helmet is like masking tape or Scotch tape. I mean, that's my hope and dream right now.
Yeah, it's not. It's Bakugo, I think. I
Dagnabbit.
think that's his name. He's got like this little
Explodey
weird
Angry
headpiece.
Boy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Bakugo. Dagnabbit. I was hoping it was going to be. Tape man. What about you, Tyle?
For me, it's I've been really busy with work, considering I have 2 jobs now, and school. I know, very, very fun, interesting things.
At least someone's doing something with their life.
I do understand that. I do understand that.
Busy life.
It gets easier. I'm letting you know, it'll get easier. I personally really happy. I got a commission from my work for woodworking a little while, but like right before COVID hit, and I thought because of COVID it was like canceled. But I was reached out to just the other day, and they let me know that they still are game for it. They're writing a check for me that I'm going to be picking up on Monday, and really excited about that. And I almost have my hand carved woodworking bench done. I got one more real cut to make, and then it's just sanding and polishing it.
You have a handmade workbench. That is so cool.
It's all right. It's one of those things that like I designed it in a way that I can easily expand on it, and also like it's fully like I can just disassemble it at any moment, so that way it's like, oh, I want to add this feature to this over here. I don't have to like try to maneuver the entire thing. It's just like, all right, and pop the legs out, goes over here, let's take this part, and I can work on it.
Huh.
So I'm really excited about that because I like woodworking, and it's going to be so much better. But yeah, so there's the woodworking. As always, I'm reading like 2 or is it 3 books right now? I'm reading 3 books right now. I find it funny. I hate reading. I really do still hate reading, but I like learning so much. Like, that's one of the things I also think, like, a lot of people when they finish college, they get their degree, they're kind of like, I don't want to read again. I want to be done reading. I want to be done learning. But it just drove me to, like, I want more.
I don't think you can never not learn anything new anymore. That's pretty obvious, though.
There's a lot of people who they stop learning. I'll let you know.
Wow.
The area I'm in, the amount of people who haven't like looked up anything, tried to learn anything, try to learn a new skill or improve themselves in years is astronomical.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I could say for a fact neither of my parents have read anything to learn since they were probably younger than I am.
Wow.
Like, the common plight of America is you kind of stop learning for the most part. So
That's sad.
it's able to be, but it's like one of those things where it's just people are like, I got what I got. I'm content with what I have learned, and I'm just gonna stick with what I know. But I'm just one of those where it's like I want to know everything that's ever happened in the history of the world. Thank you very much.
I like learning, but I don't like doing it through school because it feels like it's forced.
Well, it is literally forced.
Yeah, I like to do it in a way where I enjoy it and it's fun. Do it myself.
Yeah. This is where we're gonna kind of, I guess, jump into like the pop culture side of things. Has anyone been watching like new movies, animation, video games, reading new books, music, special smoke signals you really like? I don't know. I don't know what the kids are into nowadays.
I watched Spirited Away last night.
We did watch Spirited Away last night, and it was
excellent.
It was nice to be able to see it again. It's been a little bit. But Horse, you been watching anything new, listening to anything?
All I was gonna say was Spirited Away because I'd never seen it before, and I was really happy that we watched it last night.
Because I just randomly started it.
Yeah, we were talking. It's like we're gonna watch Star Wars tonight. And out of nowhere, it's like, why is Spirited Away playing? You know what? This is my favorite Star Wars episode, though.
A lot better than the new ones.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah. Sticks to the plot a little better.
Than the new ones.
Yeah.
Thing about Star Wars, they're planning Lucasfilm is planning on retconning the sequels so they don't exist and they're not canon anymore.
I hope they do.
That's hilarious.
I hope to God they do that.
Could you imagine millions of dollars being spent for someone to go, no, no.
You're gonna
No,
get
I don't like that.
Jon Favreau and the guy who did the Clone Wars animated show, Dave Filoni, to write or work
Filoni?
it out. I don't know his last. How do you pronounce his
Filoni.
last?
It's
Okay.
Filoni. It's like baloney,
Okay.
but with an F.
Filoni. Okay.
Falagna?
Oh my god. I just think it's funny because the sequels actually did break away from what was canon. Like big time.
Yeah.
Like they
it did.
really broke off from that. Like the
Yep.
actual canon stuff that happened afterwards was actually in books. And they completely were just like, nope, George Lucas, we're not using your stuff. We're gonna use some other stuff. And it was
That's
like,
why I was
really?
upset.
But I'm glad to hear that they might be getting rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. So we saw Spirited Away. Now we're on this topic. Artic, have you finally had any of a childhood and seen movies that most people saw when they were like 5?
Yeah, kind of working towards it.
There we
I
go.
watched Brother Bear, Treasure Planet,
God.
and by far we can all agree the best Disney movie, Wall-E. So
I-
You just saw that?
Those are
no,
all
no,
really
no.
good.
That was like my childhood movie, favorite
Okay.
movie,
Okay.
great movie, love Wall-E.
I have not seen Wall-E.
What? Wow.
Even I seen it.
I know that scares me. Little
Did you
words.
Did you like Treasure Planet?
It was good, yeah. I enjoyed the animation style.
That movie's very underrated. It's so good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And Brother Bear's great.
Yeah.
Swan, what about you? What things other than Star Wars have you noticed in life? Is there anything else?
I'm trying to think because there was some stuff.
I feel like if I was told to sum up
Well,
Swan,
okay.
it'd be Star Wars, electric guitar, and oil changes.
No, it's Star Wars, airsoft, which I don't usually get into the airsoft things because there's not much to talk about. I shoot airsoft guns. That's about it. I like to shoot at people with them. I did actually, however,
Boom
'cause
twigs.
have you guys seen my? Yeah, I love boom twigs. Have you guys seen my Coke collection?
What?
Your what collection?
Did I never tell you guys about that?
What coat?
Coke.
Coke.
Oh, I was. Have you seen my coat collection? Like, I'm glad you're
I'm-
warm in like Death Valley.
I'm no, trust me. I only have like one jacket to my name.
Yeah, because you're like in Death Valley.
Yeah, I know. But did I tell you guys and show you guys my Coke collection?
No. You collect Coke?
Coke products, yes.
Yeah, like the old, like do you have like the original bottles?
I'm using an 80s. I think it's an 80s cup.
New Coke?
No, it's a 50s. No, yeah, it's an 80s. 87. This cup was made in 87. That's my coffee cup. I'm using a cup that is older than me for my coffee every morning. I've got actually
Is it
quite a
like
few older things. What?
Oh crud!
The cans? Like
No, it's an actual coffee cup. This. I really like this one because it's got like an old 80s style picture kind of wrapped onto it, and the paint is actually very easy to take off because the cup is very old.
yeah.
So I always like try and hand wash it as carefully as possible, and I don't let anyone in the house touch it because if it breaks, I would legitimately die.
Okay.
You know, I
yeah.
was waiting for Tylestyle to say that was a good yield.
I was gonna say that
I
actually.
had a feeling he was going to, but then he didn't,
That's a good
and it
year.
surprised me.
Hmm.
Tile, what about you? What do you got?
Let's see, what have I been doing lately? Today I got to do some art homework for art class.
Well, this is more pop culture stuff.
Pop culture. I've been binge watching The Amazing World of Gumball because I haven't seen it since like 2011, since I was a
That
kid.
is a weird show.
It's a weird show, but it's funny.
It's alright.
It's fun.
I got no idea what this is.
It's a show on Cartoon Network.
That is why I don't know what this is. I wanted to say really quick though, just because Swan was talking about the Coca-Cola products.
Mhm.
I found this YouTube channel that's all about coffee, and if anyone knows me, coffee's a very big deal.
Coffee's a very, very big deal in I think yours and my life.
Like, to give an idea, I have it I have coffee beans from Italy. I too have a -1 intelligence. I have coffee beans from Italy. I have an authentic Italian coffee maker. Own like hand grinder, electric grinders. Like I have like 3 different ways to make coffee right now: a Chemex, mocha pot, and French press. And I'm like trying to expand more and more and more. Found this YouTube channel that talks about coffee, and have something similar to like a stovetop coffee maker. And I'm looking at, I'm like, you know what? This looks really like interesting, high tech, but like it doesn't just make coffee; it makes actual espresso. And I'm like, this looks so cool. Like this is really interesting. Like it's just one of those. Fill it up with water, pack in some coffee grounds, pop it in, let us do its thing. I'm like, all right. Well, how much does it cost? $385 American dollars. And I'm just like, this doesn't even have electricity. Like, I espresso has such a high window of entry. It's starting to scare me.
My uncle in the Netherlands has like one of those expensive espresso coffee machines like built into a wall in his house.
Yo, that's awesome.
And it's like it's only good for like a certain amount of times, and you have to replace the whole machine.
What?
Yeah, it's got a limited amount of uses, and then once it's used up, 5,000 uses, and then you got to replace it.
I mean, 5,000 is a lot. Like that's
Yeah, that's
like,
quite. That's quite good.
that's like almost 3 weeks of coffee. Like that's pretty good.
I'll say, yeah, that's about right. I'll say that's not that much technically. That wouldn't last me that long.
Well, 5,000 shots of espresso, though, that...
If you drink an espresso every day for a year, no, that wouldn't be... No,
No,
you'd still
it wouldn't even be close. It's
Yeah,
like
it
15
wouldn't be.
years.
Yeah.
But I would drink 2 or 3, and hopefully within those 15 years, I'm not still living by myself. Like, at the very least, I hope to have a roommate or, like, a dog that likes coffee. Just something. If I had a dog that liked coffee, I think
I had 1 cup of coffee from that machine.
sounds pretty good. I love it.
Cappuccino. I think it was a cappuccino.
I love that we're talking about coffee right now. Horse, what are your thoughts on coffee?
I'd
Remember
rather not get chased down with pitchforks and torches, so I'm gonna just not
He's
say
a
anything.
non-drinker.
I'm not a big coffee guy. I like tea more than coffee. I like to have coffee once in a while.
Tyle, can you get on the server? I need to get my bow out.
Oh my god.
I can help you with that. Trust me.
But when it comes to just standard pop culture stuff, I'm running through Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood again.
Yay!
And it is such a good show, and I'm just loving it. Been, as I said earlier, reading a lot of books. A lot of it is related to hopefully in the future working in a church and stuff like that. But one of them is somewhat connected to that, but it's the emphasis is on loving your community and trying to like help with the brainstorming process of like what does my town need, and then finding ways to be able to provide that. And I'm like, it's really interesting because like the first idea I had was like, oh yeah, no, I'll go out and I'll go figure out like going door to door and asking people, and the first thing the guy's like, talk to the community leaders, like check with the police station, check with these. I'm like, that's a lot easier than asking 2,000 people on this road. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay, but I'm excited. I feel like it's one of those things right now with everything going on in the world. It's like, well, you know, got to play a little more careful, but I'm hoping to get some information going so once everything opens back up, the community is better than worse. Because I'm from we'll call it upward moving community, which implies that it has been downward for a while, scraping the bottom of the barrel. But we're moving upward. So, anyone got any last comments or remarks or anything they want to say?
Make sure to like,
I
subscribe.
put a picture in my in the art channel if you guys want to see my coat collection.
I saw it. It looks awesome.
Art channel? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I love those the bottom glasses. Those are cool.
I've invested so much money into Coke products.
Those look
already.
like the glasses that have like in a soda shop in the 50s.
They're supposed to be based off of that. A lot of those are actually newer. I have only, I think, 2 of them that are actually vintage. The other ones are all remakes, but the remakes you can tell because they have no tint. You could see that the 2 green ones that are in there, the ones that have that greenish tint, those are the originals.
Okay. That's cool.
That's really cool. You'll have to pop that on screen too for everyone.
Yeah, I definitely will.
But well, I guess that's it. So I hope everyone had a happy and safe 4th of July. For those of you that are stateside, for those of you that are not, let freedom ring. America. This is the one day I'm allowed to act like this.
Yeah.
America.
I'm gonna be running around with a flag waving in the air as an eagle chases after me.
America.
Oh, speaking of, I actually have a neighbor. He today I think he's going to do it. Like more towards like the afternoon. What he does is he has an actual full-size flag. Well, not full size, but like a pretty good, like it's bigger than the average like house flag that you see and stuff like that. And it's on an actual steel pole, and he runs with it up and down the neighborhood until he makes his round and then goes back home. He does that every single time.
When I was in Scouts, when we used to do like the parades for 4th of July, we'd have one of those huge American flags that you would see like at a football game or something like that.
Yeah,
we walked down the streets with them.
Were you the guy that was under the flag or the guy holding up the side of it?
The side.
I gotta say, honestly, being underneath it and being hunched down like that, walking, because of the fact that I have done not stuff like that, but I've had to hunch down and walk for like about 40 feet. It's not fun.
40 feet.
Yeah, we always got the newer Scouts.
Almost the length of my house.
Yeah, but that is not fun on its own, because just being hunched down like that is so much more strenuous.
That's why we always got the younger Scouts to do that, like the little kids.
Well, don't mean to brag, but that was my entire childhood because I have bad posture. So, no, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. As the Tylestyle was saying, like, comment, and subscribe, nerd.
Yeah.
But seriously though, if you guys have anything you want us to chat about, anything like that, let us know. Swan will read the comments probably 2 to 3 months from now and let us know about something we said in this episode, and we'll be able to talk about it in like November.
Write it down.
Yeah, well, I do like
I'll write down to tell us, but he forgot to write down that he needs to tell us what he wrote down.
Read comments.
I actually wrote down quite a bit.
Excellent.
I'm actually quite surprised with myself.
I'm proud.
It's like delete things.
I'm gonna be honest. Let's see if it goes anywhere.
I know for a fact I will not forget the description thing. I can't say I won't forget to put in the pictures in the video, which I'm gonna rewrite again.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, the stick person's the
my fan art.
Yeah.
But well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And well, we'll see you back here next week. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.